So hello folks, today we're going to do an inbox review of this F3F-1 from Accurate Miniatures, 148 scale. This is a World War I aircraft, mid-30s, not World War I. It's like between the wars. But it's a pretty cool aircraft and it was used pretty widely. So let's take a look here. So we have this aircraft is from the Bombcats. At least I think that's what it's called. That's what they're called these days. But I wanted this because it's the same unit that's stationed off the USS Saratoga that I built, and that's the whole point of building one of these for me. Because I wanted a bigger version of the aircraft that's off the Saratoga. Because this little mini 1/700 scale aircraft you can't really see. There's a bit of a weird instruction sheet here. And this calls out different colors. You have the Federal Standard, Model Master, Humbrol, Gunstenyo, Extra Color, and Floquil. I usually use Model Master or Humbrol or Revell, but this is pretty much all silver with some color on the tail stripe, color on the horizontal and vertical stabilizers and rudder, and then here on the cowling. The rest is and yellow on the wings, and the rest is silver. So I'll be spraying the silver on. So we start here with a cockpit build. It looks like the cockpit is pretty decently detailed. It has really detailed paint instructions as well. Then we go and put the cockpit in the fuselage and maybe the radiator or some a bulkhead that goes in front of the pilot. Here the tail wheel. Something to remove. The doors covering the arrestor hook have been molded in the configuration which is correct for the F3F2. Those on the F3F1 were a slightly different contour. After assembling the halves, carefully reshape as shown. Yeah, okay. So a little extra work there. So then we have a small bulkhead that goes here. A framing and the inside part of the engine here that goes around the engine at least, putting the fuselage together. So here's the arms and the bottom part of the fuselage for the landing gear. You have good instructions here of how to paint it and how to assemble it so it's straight. Here's another part that goes in the front. This is the exhaust stacks here, and some more framing. And here we go. The top of the top of the cowling and fuselage in the front. Machine guns. Has a detailed engine, you can see here. Has multiple parts to it. One separate piece for the cables. Separate piece for the push rods, and two pieces for the pistons and the rotary piece in the middle there. Put the engine in, put the cowling on. Front ring sight. It says brake, you have to break them up. Oh, I guess there's a part to discard here. Their photo etch. A couple other details. There's the sight, I think. A little detail there. Here's for the standoffs, for the horizontal stabilizers. Assembling the wheels. Putting the top wing on. Here's a front view so you can align it good. And here's the bottom wings and the struts. And here we have a bomb for it. Here's the rudder and the propeller. Something that goes here in the middle on top, I don't know what it is. And yeah, the canopy. Here's more struts. Well, I don't understand because we already have the wing together here, and then we're going back. Oh, photo etch rigging. Yeah, it's photo etch rigging. That's just for the rigging. Then we have the decal placement and finishing. Silver dope fabric, aluminum finish, orange yellow, white box art version, red box art version. And it's the red and the white here on the back. So, I mean, the instructions are really good. You see here, here's the PE, and here are the wires for the engine, sights and struts here, and that's the piece that you have to break off for the sights. I see what I was talking about. You have to break off the big piece here for those sights. A couple other smaller parts here. So nice that it comes with photo etch. A very nice instrument panel here in clear plastic. It also has a nice framing around the the canopy. And here are the decals. You see you have your choice of numbers, whatever you want to make it. You have here the circles are separate from the stars for this for the symbol, the earlier symbol, roundel from U.S. Air Force, or not the Air Force, but the Army Air Corps. You also have your some choices of symbols. You got lines for it here. There's also here a seat belt. I think looks like a seat belt at least. U.S. Navy would not be. Oh yeah, U.S. Navy. Yeah, or Marines. There's a bomb cat. I don't know what all the units are really. Here's some controls. And some lettering and everything. So the decals look really good as well. This comes with the order form too, so you can mail order models from Accurate Miniatures, but I'm sure you can't use it anymore, unfortunately. So here are the wings. It has nice engraved lines, in between the lines you have these ridges here for the with the fabric covered, and they have the framing in the middle. You have really good locator parts. As long as the parts fit in there good, it'll be okay. Not that the hole for the part is a lot bigger than the part itself. We've seen that a couple times, which is kind of stupid. But I built it. I can't remember miniatures. Torpedo bomber. Can't remember which one it was. It was the big torpedo bomber. It wasn't the Helldiver, but the other big one that they had in World War II. And it was really, really good, I thought. But the wings look really good. It has nice lines and a really nice framing to it too. So here's engine parts, propeller. These are the top of the fuselage with the top of the everything. The molding is really nice. The rudder also good framing, good molding there. The engine parts, the pistons are all around with detail. They look really good. The cowling is nice. There's a pin mark on the inside, but it's really light. It's more flash around it than anything else, so it'll be easy to clean up. It looks nice. So here's the fuselage. The seat is really nice looking. Yeah, the seat is really nice looking. It has even rivets inside. No pin marks or anything there. The pedals look nice as well. It even has gauges here in the middle of it. I don't know if this is supposed to be that way. It looks a little bent. That's the tail wheel and the tail hook. Looks like it's a little bent. The fuselage also has really nice molding, nice lines, hinge here, rivet marks around it and stuff. And these are already attached, you see, but they look nice. The wheels are weighted or not weighted, you have your choice. They're one piece. There's a light molding line around it that's easy to fix. The doors are nice too, but there's pin marks here. The horizontal stabilizers are nice. You can see nice detail around here. This is the piece that goes in front of the cockpit. Near the struts and stuff. Also really nice. No molding lines. The bombs look nice. Looks like a really, really nice kit. I would definitely recommend this. I've had this will be my second extra miniatures kit, but I'm really looking forward to building it. It looks nice, really good detail on it. Be a good addition to my USS Saratoga, just kind of hanging over it on the shelf. I definitely give this a good grade. I don't really see any problems with it. It has like a couple of small pin marks that are light and easy to take care of. Good detail. So like I said, this F3F-1, I highly recommend if you're interested in pre-war fighters. It looks really good. And next time we'll be taking a look at this T-60 Battle of Stalingrad in 135 scale from Mastercraft, which is the new name for Mastercraft. From what I understand, they use the Mastercraft, whatever they're called. They take older older molds and redo it, or they don't redo the molds, they just re-release the model, but they're cheap, and some of them are decent, depending on where they get the molds from. Like the old KP, they're pretty good actually. I have the SU7, and it looks pretty good. So I'm hoping this one looks good too. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And until then,